Hey, welcome back to another tips video for Icarus, guys. Today I'm going to have another top 5. This is from the beta weekend 2. I will leave a card in the top right hand corner for another 5 tips from the first beta weekend. So if you can start implementing all these or getting an idea before launch, you'll be on a good footing to get started in game. First of all, before I do get started though, I just want to say only 0.7% of you guys who watch my content are subscribed. My goal is for this year to try and hit 500 subscribers, and I can't do that without your support. So if you do enjoy my videos and you want to keep up to date with latest survival games videos, tips, tricks for Icarus and other games in the future, feel free to subscribe to the channel and like this video. So tip number 1 is, in the beta weekend 2, they've implemented the weather patterns. So you have like the thunderstorms and all of that good stuff. Now, when lightning strikes trees now, it can set them on fire, cause a forest fire, and all of that good stuff. So yeah, so the trees will look black instead of looking like this. So if you want a good source of charcoal, cut down these trees. So tip number 2 is also tree related. If you're like me and you like your arrows and you don't want to run around getting all the ferns for branches or picking up individual branches off the floor, you can fell down a tree and just start shearing the branches off with a hatchet. And this is the best source of branches. There you have it. So tip number 3 is, if you want a decent steady meat, fur and bone income, you might want to try this. Now, it works like 90% of the time. So you want to get yourself a dead carcass. Yeah. And you just want to drop it down out of sight of like a window. And you'll see this wolf heading towards this carcass already. There you go, he's eating it. And what you can do is kill that one while he's eating it, so that you can go and harvest the new wolf. Because if you let him finish eating the wolf, it'll leave the bones behind. So you can just farm the bones if you really want to. You can end up getting a really big pile of corpses here for XP as well. So wolves will keep on coming as they are pack animals. So yeah, you can just harvest these or just keep on letting them come. And yeah, farm them for XP. Tip number 4 is, keep your water reservoirs detached from your house. Because early game, you want to be keeping your water, because from beta 1, it's a lot harder to get water now because you don't start right next to a lake. You've got to either run right through into H14 down here or like J14 down here. And it's basically the last thing you want to be doing when you're just starting out. Because the berries aren't good enough to keep you alive for long periods of time. So you want to be building a couple of them, separate them, so if lightning strikes, you might lose one, but you'll keep the other, so you've also got a water supply. Because water is also important, because you can start making bread now in beta weekend 2, so you also need water to make the dough. So it's not just for drinking purposes, it's also now for cooking. Okay, tip number 5 is use the stone frame instead of walls and floors. You will save yourself a ton in iron, as one stone frame costs 4 iron ingots, this is how I'm going to be pricing this. 4 iron ingots, when a wall piece costs you 2 iron ingots, and a floor piece costs 2 iron ingots. So 1 stone floor costs the price of a wall piece and a floor piece. So, and this gives you more structural building ground to build on using the stone frame, sorry. You will save yourself a good few ingots instead of building walls all around the bottom. You can just put the frames down here. As you'll see here, this would take a stone wall to fill in here, and then a stone floor to go across the top on the inside. So instead, you can just use the frame, lock that into place there, and it covers it on all sides and the floor and in the center. And you're saving yourself a ton in iron. Since you've got to now travel for your iron, you know, it's definitely something you want to consider. If you found these 5 tips helpful, please leave a like on the video and consider subscribing to the channel. Like I say, I'm trying to hit my 500 goal for the year, and I can't do that without you guys. So if you do appreciate my videos, if you find them helpful, and you want to keep up to date with all future Icarus and other survival games content, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all in the next one.